Welcome to Divine Bold Beginnings 93. What's up, DBB 93 squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our returning subscribers for coming back. And to everyone that watched the video that are not subscribed to the channel, welcome. So you guys, this reading is for Libras, and it's for the month of August. So you guys, I feel like going into your reading, before I even get into that, please make sure in this video you take what resonates and let what doesn't fly by. Okay, so let's get into it. So I feel like going into your reading, some of you are gonna have to let someone else lead. I feel like it's a lot of love here. Not only is it that, I feel like going into this, it's you deciding, like, is this really what you want? It's happiness here. And I feel like the energy here is letting your guard down. You may feel like things have been moving so quickly that you can't even grasp what's going on. Not only is it that, it's still standing in your independence, needing to have your independence in this situation. And I feel like for you, sometimes that fall wayside when you get involved in a situation. But it's definitely a situation that you desire. Okay, let me say that. So, let's get into your cards. The first card out is the Lovers. A choice. You got to make a choice. Is this what you want to go into? Is this what you really desire? Because I feel like this is a new beginning for you, okay? And for others of you, it's deciding to let your past go so you can bring in this new beginning. For some of you, it could be rekindling a relationship, balancing out between work, play, and this situation. I feel like when it comes to a certain situation for you, you're not being completely honest with yourself. And I don't mean that in a bad way, you guys. What I'm saying here is those deep down emotions that you're starting to feel, and you could feel those emotions healing. You could feel the past kind of being swept away. Whoever this person is, they bring you ease, they bring you relief. The first two cards we're going to go into that I clarified for the Lovers. And the Lovers is part of soulmate energy. Not only is it that, like, if you feel like it's a twin flame, put it to your situation. But I do feel like it's kind of like you need to let go of the past, walking away from the past to move into a new beginning, okay? So we're going into the Ten of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles. Tens, tens, tens. With this particular person, you could want to have, like, that family life, that longevity. I do feel like you want to build with this person. For some reason, I'm feeling the energy of this ten of Swords is really sticking out to me. It's kind of like you're balled up in your emotions. You're balled up in your mental space. You're not allowing that to release. Or for some of you, depending on where you're at in your journey, this is being released, okay? And you're moving forward. Now, another thing is a choice with financial abundance. You could be walking away from one job going to another, or walking away from a job going into your own practice, like, self-employment. But for whatever it is for you, the situation has you coming out of this mental restriction. This is like you kind of needed this fresh start. You needed to move forward. You needed to see what it's really like to be loved, to see what it's really like to touch destiny. And I feel like a lot of you could be wavering between, is this real, is this true? You have the Six of Swords with the Two of Cups. It's an equal give and take here. Again, I just feel like whoever this is for you, like maybe in the past you dealt with deception or someone cheating on you, going around and doing whatever, whenever, however, and then coming back to you, and you felt as though you were lost. You felt like this is not what you deserve, but you stuck in that situation. I feel like the only reason why you stuck in that situation was because it was like you were waiting on that person to either change, or you were waiting on them to bring out the fact that they were doing that and that they were going to leave. Well, for some of you, you're getting the opportunity to leave, to walk into this happiness, this Two of Cups. Someone that's is gonna be an equal give and take. For some of you, you may feel like you're nervous. You may feel like this has come so quickly, so fast, and you didn't even realize what it was when it hit the fan. I feel like this situation brings you stability. It brings you to a common ground. It's like this, through this situation you've grown, and for some reason you feel like this is what your life has always been cracked out to be, if that makes sense. It's like this situation, it identifies you so well. It shows everything you need. Like you're free in this situation. For some of you, you could really just like, being at home with this person, watching movies or going on date nights. That's the energy I'm feeling with this Two of Cups and the Six of Swords here. It's like having that old romance, like that literally that back in the day romance where money wasn't an object. It's like this situation calls to your soul. It speaks to you. At first you didn't know why. At first you were like, this is just someone else coming in my life to tear it down, right? But with the Ten of Pentacles being here and the Ten of Swords, you ultimately grew through this situation. You're growing. And with the Ten of Pentacles, to me, this is like one of my wedding cards for you. It's like the divine is giving you that achievement award that you desire. I feel like everything that you went through in the past has built you up to this moment, to this point. And it's kind of like you're just so excited to be in this moment, because it's like if you weren't in this moment, you wouldn't know what this really feel like, what the real thing feels like. I feel like that's where you're at. You're like, it's real. The fairy tale, like, it's kind of like a fairy tale. It's kind of like a fairy tale to you. Like, you know how people say fairy tale don't happen in real life? Well, this is kind of your fairy tale. And you like, hold on, sweetie. It does happen. And I'm going through that. The next card here you have is the Page of Cups. Using your imagination. I feel like what you dream of has manifested so wildly. It's literally freaking you out. It's like, how did this come so quickly? You know, it's like you're looking at your spirituality like, whoa. Like, is this really what the rest of my life is gonna be like? Like, do I always have this energy to tap into and feel good and walk around like I'm on cloud 10? Divine is telling you yes. To clarify that, you have the Strength and the Hermit. So with the Strength and the Hermit being here, it's needing to make plans and achieve your highest goals. I feel like for some of you, you could have started writing a bucket list. Or you started the bucket list and you stopped. Continue to do that. Continue to follow your bucket list. Because this is one of the wishes you had on your bucket list. Maybe not in the words of, this is what I want. But it's kind of like saying your bucket list is, this is what I deserve. I'm strong enough to go into this new beginning and release the past. How do I do that? Meditation. How do I do that? I need to read up on me. I need to see what's going on with me internally. Because it's like the energy like is here. Like, I don't want to screw this up. I want to be in my energy. At the moment, I feel like you're transferring between your divine masculine and divine feminine energy. Like, you're learning how to turn it on, turn it off. To not be so aggressive. To allow it just to flow. To not have control. It's like, it freaks you out to not have control over a situation so bad. But with this situation, it's like, at first you want that control, but then when things start to really take off, you're like, I don't mind this person having control. I don't mind my imagination running wild, and it actually is coming to reality. You have the Emperor here with the Three of Cups. Parts of me feel like this is like maybe like 2% your energy. And the other part of me is, this is the person that's coming in towards you or that you're dealing with. Allowing this person to lead, allowing this person to be masculine, to, the best way to say it is to put their foot down. Whoever this is that's coming in towards you or that you're dealing with, this person has allowed other people to walk over them. They may have spoken to you about this. You may have had a discussion where you were always the one to take the lead, to take control. Now the roles are reversed. The Three of Cups. Drinking from happiness. For somebody else, I feel like if the other person was more in the energy of the Emperor, now it's time for you to be that. Because somewhere in here, I feel like you've lost yourself when it comes to standing up for yourself or speaking out, or just, it's kind of like, the best way to put it is, if you want something to eat. Okay, and we see this a lot where your counterpart asks you, do you want something to eat? And you like, I don't know what I want. But it's standing firm and like, okay, I want this to eat. Would you like that to eat? And understanding that if they say no, that's okay. You can still get your food and get them what they want. It's the ultimate compromise, right? It's being different, but it's perfect different. It's like you're perfectly imperfect. And you understand that. You know that some days you're going to be up in the air, right? And other days you're going to be grounded. You're going to be earthly. But it's allowing yourself to go through that and experience that and feel what's coming towards you. Speaking of, you have the King of Cups here, understanding the situation, understanding what you're going through, understanding that this is a new beginning for you. This situation is not like any other situation that you dealt with. Yeah, you may see bits and pieces of similar things from the past, but for some reason I feel like it doesn't turn out how the past turned out. And that's something that got you like, oh, okay, I could really be a part of this. I could really be here in this energy. I could really express myself. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning in your favor. I feel like in the past it was karmic situations that you had to get over. The offer is here. Are you going to look back or are you going to go forward? I know y'all like, I'm moving forward. Yep. That's what you do. But not only is the Ace of Pentacles here because it's an offer. It's here because you decided to take the leap of faith. You decided to go into a situation that you were blind. I just want to say this one word and I'm going to leave it alone. Helen Keller. Okay? That's what it was. But just like she did, she learned how to do things. She learned how to move around with her hands and to listen, to count her steps. That's what you've done. You're at the moment, you're counting your footsteps up to your Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Coins in this deck. You have the Two of Coins with the Three of Swords. I feel like this is balancing out your heart. You're healing those old pains. You probably are feeling like you having sharp pains in your chest. Now, if it's a medical situation, go to the hospital. But I feel like that's you going through a period of opening your heart. Experiencing this love from the King of Cups that's very understanding to you and your situation and what you've been through. This person has been through similar situations, but they sit on their throne with their cup because they're ready and willing to come towards you with their cup to give it another go round, to see, you know, this time we could change the outcome. That's what I feel. This person is about. This person is okay with change. And I feel like in the past you dealt with people who weren't okay with change. They wanted it their way and that was it. Which brought you into conflict, brought you into burdens, brought you into you not being you. You have the Ace of Wands here, growth. I feel like this is you seeing the growth and it's like, whoa, I've come far. It's, here we go. The Ten of Wands with the Nine of Wands. And when the Nine of Wands came out, I felt this energy of, am I deceiving myself that this is good? If this is that good, you know? The Ten of Wands is laying down your burdens. But you're going back and forth in between that. Because whoever this is that's coming in, regardless if it's a female or a male, this Knight of Cups, you're wondering how are they so free? How can, after they told you their past stories, how can they love again? And this is part of you too. How can you do this without bringing the energy from the past into this? The way you used to act, the way you know, it's like you're questioning and asking yourself, are you ready? Do you have enough? Well, with the Ace of Wands here is taking action into this new beginning. Understanding that you're not the same person you were back then. And you had to be that person back then so you could get to this point and you could grow. I feel like the burden is releasing. For one, allowing yourself to feel this, allowing yourself to go through this beautiful experience and enjoy it. Have fun. Because I feel like you're about fun. But you were so strict on yourself to not have fun that it's time to let your hair down. It's time to let loose a little bit. Okay? You have the Two of Pentacles here. So, I feel like this is the question from the divine. Because the next two cards that fall on top of that is the Ace of Wands and the Lovers. So, we started off with the Lovers. You have an option. What do you want to do? What are you going to do? You got to choose. Do you wish to have this infinite abundance and happy, this joyful life? Or do you want to sit back and watch everyone else enjoy it? To clarify it, okay, now let's go into the Ace of Wands. This new beginning is waiting on you. With the Lovers, with someone who cares, someone that mirrors you, someone that, when I say mirror, I'm not saying like everything is exactly alike. Someone who understands you. Someone who views this situation as something that's sacred. You see, they're in a bubble. They know that nothing can come in and tear this down, tear this up, as long as you guys work together. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You can make anything happen. You could be focused on work, trying to take your mind off of this situation because you feel like, you know, in the past when you got this far in the situation, it ultimately ended. And you wasn't the same person when things ended. But I feel like with the Queen of Coins being here, it's showing you that this situation ain't going nowhere. If you haven't made it up to this point just yet, this is what you got to look forward to. I feel like with you, you could be creative. And that's how part of your abundance come in, is exploring that side of you. For some reason, I feel like you build your throne on coins. And it's not to be flashy to say, look what I got to other people. It's just to say, I've worked hard for this. And I stand strong in saying that this is what I've done. Giving yourself that recognition. So, what do you want? That's the question, right? So the last card you guys received is the High Priestess, Wisdom. Again, it's knowing what's right for you. Knowing that, yes, fear is there. And the divine is saying, you know, ask your angels to release that fear. To help you get over that fear so you can move forward. Because, here we go. The Star card. You're very much divinely connected. All you got to do is make one little request. One request. You have everything in your hand. Everything is right there in front of you. You can reach out and touch it. You have the King of Coins. So this could be a boss. Like I said, doesn't necessarily have to be a boss. It could be just someone that you look up to that's very well off. And it's like you're following their guidance. They're helping you. The Five of Coins, coming out of feeling like you're abandoned and feeling like you lost. My favorite song to listen to is Fantasia. You gotta lose to win. Stop playing victim. Come up out the past energy. Now, for others of you, I feel like the King of Coins is your divine counterpart. The person that just sit there and look all jolly. You're like, okay, when the time is right, when you're ready, we'll move forward. But until then, I'm not moving forward without you. This is the person that doesn't want to leave you behind. And you know that. So we're going to go into the bottom of the deck. Now, y'all know I like to do this, okay? Honey, we have the King of Wands, someone that takes action, someone that's very passionate here. We have the Queen of Wands, same thing. Y'all mirror each other. You both have passion for the situation. What's in the middle? The Seven of Cups. Options. But I feel like the options are allowing this person to get involved in your life, to be more involved. You can have to deal with work, that's a cup. You know, your emotions, that's another cup. Your wisdom, that's another cup. Helping this person understand who you really are. I feel like the Seven of Cups is of you daydreaming about this situation. This person could have daydreamed about you. Or, you know, had dreams of you coming into their life. Now, we're going to go on the bottom of the deck, y'all. Okay? Because listen to what I'm about to say. Six of Cups, reconciliation. Again, the people are in the bubble. This is a new beginning. This is divinely guided. Couldn't nothing stop this from coming back together. Yes, you probably guys had separated. And now things are coming back together. You're seeing this person more. But guess who's right here at the bottom? Oh, my goodness. The Hierophant. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay. You have the King of Cups. Someone that's very emotionally involved. I feel like in the past, this person, they could have been unbalanced in their emotions. Why is that calling me? Hold on. They walked away from the past to be here. The Five of Cups. Now, see, look at that. Look at that sync grow. Oh, my goodness. They walked away. You walked away. You went from the 5 to the 6. Boom. But, what I say? The Hierophant. Higher commitment in this situation. Not only is it that, I feel like it's a spiritual growth for you. Like, this person brings out that other part of you that you've been dying to have, to see, to be. Okay? Let's get an oracle. Ooh, okay. So, when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Let's see if another one want to come out for y'all. I hope you guys are enjoying this reading. And I do apologize for my stuffy little nose. Let's see. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Okay, you better say that. So you guys, I hope you really enjoyed this reading. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please give this video a thumbs up. And if your bell notifications are not turned on, please make sure your bell notifications get turned on. I will see you guys in the next readings. Have a great day. Bye.